Bring in RNC spokesperson Liz Harrington. Now, you're targeting these 31 vulnerable Democrats. What progress can you tell us about it?
Well, it's not so much targeting, it's holding them accountable to their own words, to their own promises.
It's targeting, come on.
Let's listen to their own words. What did they say? They said, Elisa Slotkin in Michigan's 8, she said, we need to often in Washington buckle down to get things done and reach across the aisle. Well, they haven't buckled down on anything except going for impeachment, which the radical left has been calling for since November 9th, 2016. So we're holding them all accountable to their own words, their own promises. They can't take credit for any of the amazing accomplishments this president has gotten done.
So you're putting pressure on them this week, essentially. You've been running ads in their areas, and the pressure is on for this week when there's going to be an impeachment vote on Wednesday. And you're looking to see which way do those 31 Democrats go. How many do you think will say no to impeachment?
Well, we already had, of course, the two that was bipartisan opposition to the first impeachment phony resolution. But let's be clear about this. Nancy Pelosi, what did she say back in March? She said impeachment's so divisive for the country. It has to be so compelling, overwhelming, and bipartisan. Well, what did she end up doing? She went forward with something that's so uncompelling, so underwhelming, and so partisan that even Democrats are too scared to run as Democrats next year. And that's what you see with Representative Van Drew in New Jersey. This is such a political hit job that you're going to see these Democrats really worried about their reelection.
Yes, really worried. But what you need, you want to see 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10 Democrats not switching sides, but saying no on impeachment. That's what you need. That's how you can say that the only bipartisan impeachment is on the Republican side, is on the no vote.
I think when they decide to go with the radical left, all they're doing is signing their own pink slips. And the only silver lining for Democrats next year is this economy is so booming and so good thanks to President Trump that they shouldn't have any problem finding another job.
Well, how many do you think you're going to get?
I
mean, give me a number here. You've targeted, you're holding accountable 30 or 31. How many are you going to get to vote no on impeachment on Wednesday?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, give me a guess.
I can't predict what the number is
going to be.
What would you
like to see?
What we already see is one of those Democrats who voted against the first round is thinking about switching parties. How bad does that have to say the Democrats' case is? It's completely ridiculous because who did they give the reins over? Who did they do? They gave it to Adam Schiff to railroad this impeachment, the same man who's been lying about collusion and lied about what was in the FISA applications, which was revealed last week. This is, if they were smart, they would all be doing what Jeff Van Drew's doing.
After the vote on Wednesday, you should look very carefully at those 30 Democrats. What did they get for a yes vote? Because there's all this arm trading and horse trading. It's arm twisting and horse trading. It's just like Obamacare. If you vote the right way, you get something from Speaker Pelosi. You concentrate on that and you'll come up with some good stuff. And
guess what happened after Obamacare? It was the biggest Republican victory that we had ever seen. And this is the same thing, Stuart. This is such an overreach, impeachment in search of a crime with nothing there, a complete political hit job. A day after the collusion lie collapsed, they were already spinning their next impeachment fantasy. It's such a disgrace to this country, and it's going to pay them. They're going to pay for it dearly next year at the ballot box.
We shall leave it at that. Liz Harrington, thanks for coming on the show this morning. We always appreciate it. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks for having me.
Sure thing.